All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of June 16th through the 22nd, 2024. We got the solstice coming in this week. We got all kinds of things happening. We've got both both Mercury and Venus moving into Cancer. We're almost right on top of each other. That should be an interesting reading to pull. I may pull them both together, as one energy. We'll see what happens with that. That'll be fun, rather than splitting them up. Anyway, it's a big week. Solstice energy is powerful. I'll be pulling on that. I'll be pulling on the solstice energy. So right now, we're asking what actions the incoming energies are likely to take. And based on what we saw in the Friday reading the other day about what they're thinking and feeling, I'd say it's a bit of stop and go, but we'll see. It's a bit of a showstopper energy this week with the solstice and everything in there, and Venus and Mercury both going into Cancerian energy mode. That ought to be interesting, since Cancer energy is the theme energy of the cycle that we're in. So I'm going to divide the cycle into 12 pieces. I'll put the signs to it just so you got a placeholder, but it's not your horoscope, remember that. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate, and if you're wondering why there's no timestamps here, there's text at the top of the description. Let's go. Our story begins. I skipped the pre-shuffle. No need for it. Just the overall energy is the Knight of Swords. Communication, incoming, fast. Yeah. I'm an Emperor from the DM. The onus. The energy says, the environmental energy says, the onus. It's on the Emperor, the DM, to reach out, to make some change, to make something happen here. We'll see if they do. The environmental energy is encouraging it. The opportunity is there within the environmental energy. Right? I'm sure they're getting signs and signals. Better do it, motherfucker. Right? Okay. We're going to clarify with the light seer. Again, remember, I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. Read the text at the top of the description if you're new here. Everybody's connected. All right, let's go. Story begins with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. Let's go. Aries, position 1. I want to get right to it. Yeah. The goat with its feet on fire, the devil. We open with a devil. You gotta love a reading that opens with a devil. And I love clarifying the devil. It's some sort of perverse, guilty pleasure that the DM side has in denying themselves something that makes them feel really good. It's really strange. This is doubt energy, this particular devil. There's doubt. So in other words, because the first card ties directly with the overall energy. All right, hold on. We froze up. There's a lot of energy here. You knew a reading that had a devil as its first card draw. I didn't even know it froze until I went to point and show you something. All right? But anyway, the devil is always, the first card's always tied to the overall energy. And this is doubt energy. This is that, I don't know if any real change will happen. It's the excuse machine that lives somewhere in here. Well, we'll see. Let's pull on the devil. Tell me about the devil. Let's go. And don't freeze up again. I figured it might. A lot of energy here. A lot of it. Let's go. Devil, why is it here? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Don't do something else. It's the distraction aspect of the 8 of Pentacles. The environmental energies. Well, I'm busy. Right? I doubt coming in would do anything anyway, even though the environmental energy is urging them to. Right? It's urging them to. But again, we can use our free will. The energy just provides an opportunity. People use their free will against those opportunities all the time, and that's why they end up in the shit. Right? Right in the shitter. Well, somebody here is kind of, I'm going to focus on this candle. Okay. Because I doubt communicating would do anything. Okay. I think they're wrong. What's on top? 10 swords. Exactly what I just said. I'm not going to do it. The devil says no. No, we're a waste of time. You need to focus on that candle. It's the candle. That's where it's at. Okay. Like you bang that candle or something? I mean, is there a hole in it? I don't know. Anyway, why is the 10 of swords here? Star. It is what I said. It is this energy of this devil energy almost knows it. It's just energy. It doesn't know, but it kind of does. It's attracted to the DM side because it knows that it won't dissipate out. It won't. It'll work. It'll do its job. It'll be able to stick around. Because it's somebody here who has some sort of, I'm manifesting something beautiful, and the moment I get the opportunity and the energy to go get it, I'm just going to shoot it down. Why? Because of that candle. It says that candle is very important. It's very important, you know. It's just somebody here. I've got a huge dichotomy here. Eventually they do. It's a slow, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So they are coming towards you. It's just not as fast as they could be, kind of a thing. It's what we talked about in the Friday reading a little bit. Position 2, Taurus, the High Priestess. It's a sneak attack. It's a sneak attack. Somebody coming towards you. It's a hidden energy, though. It's like under a cloak. It's like your person is the invisible dude or dudette, you know? They're wearing some kind of invisible cloak or something. I don't know. Why is this here? What's this hidden energy about? Tell me about the High Priestess. What's going on? Secret? No, it's not a secret. What's read with the 7 of Pentacles? It's crossed by the 7 of Pentacles, but something's red with the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, the 9 of Wands. Okay. It's almost like somebody's hiding their love that they have for you from themselves, and at the same time wanting to express it. But it doesn't even make sense. I know, but that's what's there. They're blocking themselves from something where the energy is right for something to happen. 7 of Pentacles, divine timing, right? The seeds have grown. It's right. It's the right time to communicate. And somebody here is just, they're not doing what this, they're not the distraction with the candle. They're almost keeping their feelings a secret from themselves. Okay, what's on top? Let's get more. Yeah, see, self-sabotage. It's a form, it's some sort of, this is an energy, and I get this on the second, this Taurus angle all the time, of somebody who's got some past shit, some shit they never dealt with, and they really need to go see a therapist about it. But what they don't understand is that your energy is actually very curative to them. And they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. It's self-sabotage. But the energy is right. They know it. But they're not doing anything. It's like my coffee house guy here. He knows he needs to get a job, but he's not. You know, in his case, it's because people keep giving him money. If you're going to keep getting free money, I mean, stop giving him money, then he'll go get a job. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, if he could stand outside the coffee house and pick up $300 a day, what the fuck are you going to go work at McDonald's for? You know, I mean, it is what it is. Again, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. For somebody here, this self-sabotage thing just works for them. Okay? It just does. Why is the 5 of Swords here? What did I say? Rewind. Why am I your second favorite? I have no idea. I said, for some reason, this self-sabotage just works for them. It is their work. It is something that they feel like it's when they feel a sense of success when they actually self-sabotage in some way. Keep themselves from going after something they want. And here it is. It's their job. It's almost like it's their job. Just like my coffee house guy. It's their job to stand there. People keep giving him money. Well, that's why he's there every day. Well, absolutely. It is what it is. I don't know why this person keeps self-sabotaging. They hold a lot of love for you, and they definitely want to come back, but they take some sort of perverse liking in just perpetuating self-sabotage. Gemini, position 3. The Chariot. Didn't this position get the Chariot yesterday in the Friday reading? Why does that energy feel familiar? Correct me if I'm motherfucking wrong, but that energy got the Chariot. Okay, so we're picking it up where we left off. I've got someone, absolutely, I'm going in. And I think I gave some kind of stupid analogy about bungee jumping. And I said, yeah, sure, I'm sitting here. I'm big, brave me. Sure, yeah, I'll go. Yeah, no problem. Right? Knowing that I got plenty of time to come up with an excuse not to go. It's a bit of that. If somebody's determined to come towards you, they're really feeling the soul connection right now. I think they're understanding it. This card is Cancerian energy. It represents the soul connection for me. All right. So my point over here, just one last time. This is very important because this applies to a good number of you in your person. Never mind that it's Taurus. I'm not your fucking astrologer. That's it. As long as this person keeps getting some sort of perverse enjoyment out of the self-sabotage of keeping themselves from you, hiding them, dumping their feelings and hiding their feelings, they'll keep doing it. Okay? One day it's not going to happen. One day they're not going to like it, and then they do something. Some of them may. come out of this and do something and come towards you. But for most of them, they just keep the self-sabotage going. Now, I've got somebody here. Yep, coming in. Knight of Swords. Crossed by the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, our overall energy. Who is it? It's a divine masculine in this connection, absolutely. Or somebody at least taking control of their emotions, going in, got something to say. Knight of Swords, verifying it right there. If running's not fast enough, I got a motorcycle. One bird in the air, communication, got something to say, brings a great deal of change. Okay, great. What's on top? Tower. Boom. There we go. Brings a great deal of change. Perfect. Exactly what I said. Why is the Tower here? 8 of Cups. But no. I knew. That's why I kept my voice going up and up and up and up. I knew. Why is the Tower here? Because they just... it's my bungee jumping all over again. Yeah, sure, I'll go. On the day of it, though, oh, a bit of a cough. I'm not sure if it's right. You know, tore my arm playing racquetball the other day. It shouldn't go. Right, make up some excuse. I don't know. Walking away from it. Somebody here wants to come towards this, but again, they just keep changing their mind a little bit. It takes a lot of bravery for someone to do this, whoever this is. I don't know why. I feel like there's a great deal of gratitude towards you attached to this person, whoever it is. I feel like there is. I feel like at the very least, for some of you anyway, whoever this is owes you a thank you. Will they show up this week? I think this is the stop and go. I think they get to the stop sign and they turn around, right? They get right up to your door and they turn around, something along those lines. I do. It's probably because communicating with you brings a great deal of change. It changes everything. And it's a big deal for this person. A Tower is a big deal. This is a big deal for that person. All right? Cancerian energy, position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Something here for everybody. It bookends this shit over here with the devil. The Magician. Well, that's the noise. I just made that noise rather randomly. I got a squirrel. He live outside. And he make that noise all the fucking time. All the time. You come up to me, that's the noise he makes when he comes up to me. And it's sort of he's curious about me and afraid of me all at the same time, and it swirls together. That's this energy here. It's somebody who knows that they want to do something, feels like they should, feels like they can at moments, and then just when you're just like me with the squirrel, just when I'm about to reach out, maybe give him a little pat on the top of the head, boom, you take off in the other direction. It's just like that. You got a squirrely person here, okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't say anything, joke about anything, or make any weird noises that aren't part of the energy of a reading. I'm not here. I'm just floating in the energy, swimming in it, doing a reading. Why is the Magician here? Tell me about it. It's crossed by the Ace of Swords. There's some kind of truth that's hit this person. There's something about their life. You showed them something about their life or something, and it's, believe it or not, no matter how much time has passed, there's some element of that that's just hitting them now. Okay? I know. It feels like old energy. It feels like this should have happened a long time ago, but it got stuck in the shell here or something. I don't know. What's on top? Yeah, 7 of Wands. Very, very defensive to it. That's why it took so long to come out. Very defensive to it. Somebody is. Because it creates transformation. This is an energy that likes things to stay the same. Okay? It is. 7 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, if they admit whatever this is, if this energy, this applies to a good number of you, because this is the all signs position for sure, with it being the theme energy. Whatever this is, if they admit it fully, in other words, turn this 7 of Wands upside down, if they admit it fully, it's both liberating to them and also frightening to them because it changes their life completely all at the same time. Or if they're with somebody in a relationship, by admitting whatever this is, that by default ends the relationship. And they have to become, and then they're on their own. You did something. There's something you said or did with this person. Their life never the fucking same. Changed completely. opened up some kind of, or released some kind of karma that was attached to them that kept them stuck. And they're fighting it every step of the way, and they have been. And this energy this week isn't any different with that devil there, with the devil of doubt screaming in their ear, because this book ends over here. You know, it is what it is. But it's about the week's energy. And like the Friday reading said, your energy feels a little unapproachable and extra scary to these energies anyway this week. So, fine. Let them float through it. Let the solstice energy do its job. All that Cancerian energy coming in with Venus and Mercury and the Cancerian season starting. Yeah, it's gonna be way too much emotion for the DM side. All right, we're going to have a lot of emotion in the readings. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. Justice. First thing that pops into my head is I want a divorce. Now, divorce is just a vocabulary word, but it's somebody here who is trying to separate. Now, you might think I mean their toxic relationship. I don't. I mean you. Somebody's trying to separate themselves from you. Somebody's trying to say, okay, enough's enough. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means they're finally going to reach out, which it might mean to some of you, or if it's like, I can't deal with it anymore. I'm done. I'm going to walk away. And that's it. Leave it on the shelf. They're going to put you on a shelf. Okay, maybe. And they think that's going to make them happy. I don't know. It could go either way. I'm clarifying it. Tell me about justice. Why is justice here? Yeah. 3 of Wands. They're looking in another direction. They're trying to put it down. Just done. Don't want to deal with it. Right? Okay. It's sort of like my energy over here with the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Pentacles, this card where they're looking at the candle. Right? It's a bit of that. What's on top? And as I say that, why am I your second favorite? I don't know why I'm the second favorite. The devil. I just pointed to the devil. And the card that was crossing the devil, the 8 of Pentacles, I just talked about the candle. And then I pull, am I right position, and it's the devil. Right? So absolutely, it ties to exactly what I said here is what's happening here. Okay? Why is the devil here? The Ace of Wands. Yeah. Again, somebody here, there's some doubt. It's the devil of doubt again, energy, frequency. There's some doubt that the passion that they feel for you is real. If it's not just something that they've over-manifested, over-dreamt about. Because this card then, if the devil ties it here, then these cards are read together like that. The devil of doubt, saying no, 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 don't do it. Devil and 10 of swords, devil and 10 of swords. Ace of Wands and star. All right, is someone who feels like they might need to, well, am I just imagining this? Is it really? And the devil of doubt comes in and says, yeah, you are. It's no big deal. Go ahead, focus on something else. I don't think that sticks. This is a very temporary energy. Okay, I don't think that sticks, but that's what's happening here. That's what they're doing. They're trying to forget. Good luck. I think there's some spying energy that comes in here. What would have been the next card? See, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's trying to move forward. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. They've got something that they want to say to you. Absolutely. Okay. Position 6, Virgo. Sometimes my wild card. So you guys got to show up somewhere. Sometimes you show up here. A Knight of Pentacles, and you don't show up here. That's an incoming energy, and it is incoming. Could be going faster, but it's incoming. What does it mean? Why a Knight of Pentacles? It's not stopped, it's moving, but it could be going faster, like always with a moving Knight of Pentacles. What's going on here? What is this Knight of Pentacles? Or who is it? What is it? I don't know. It's not feedbacking off anything else on the table. It's kind of a standalone. Huh. Oh. Well, it is tied to this over here. It is the 3 of Wands. There is something happening around you that you're unaware of that affects your future. Okay? And this applies to a good number of you because you're showing up in the reading here. Okay? You got to show up somewhere in the cycle. I can't just pull on incoming energy and have it all be all 12. Anyway, how would I read this? How would I interpret this? I would say there's an energy coming towards you that's a part of your future that is now making some changes in their life. Okay? So somebody is setting things up. It has nothing to do with you, but it affects you later. The things that someone attached to you, a soul connection attached to you, is doing right now affect the future of them coming towards you. Okay? According to the universe here, according to the cards, they have put themselves on the trajectory to come towards you. They have done what they need to do. So now, slowly but surely, you're about to run headlong into this energy. It's probably the same energy I've been telling you about for a while. Okay? Well, for some of you. Okay? What's on top? Yeah, 8 of Wands, communication. Why is it? Wow, and I shuffled too. That was on top when I pulled an extra card here. I shuffled. Okay, I did. I shuffled. I got the 3 of Wands back from that. I got the 8 of Wands. So somebody here attached to you. That's amazing. Somebody here attached to you is divorcing something or leaving something or switching something around. They are now moving forward. So this is a moving Knight of Pentacles. They've done what they need to do to put themselves on trajectory with you. Now you got a chance at having a communication and meeting this person very soon. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Temperance. All you got to do is chill out. There's nothing you need to do. Nothing at all. Just like on the animal deck, this is the great blue heron. Just sit there. Wait for the fish to come out from under the rock. That's it. Wow. Very cool. I love it. I love tarot. Such a perfect medium. Okay. Libra, position 7. Knight of Wands. You got communication coming here. It's a bit of a run-by fruiting. I take that from Mrs. Doubtfire, right? It's a run-by fruiting. It is. It's a bit of a run-by communication. It's a Knight of Wands that never stops. It's like someone drives by, rolls down the window, I love you, and they keep driving by. I mean, that's kind of what I get. I don't know. I don't know what it means. We're going to clarify. I'm just being honest with the energy. I don't know. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I know. Oh, I base all this on my life experience. You know, I feel the energy. I translate it into words. My life experience kind of tells me how to translate it. This could be somebody accidentally says that they love you. It's one of those things where you accidentally say it. Like you have a friend that you have, just as an example, you have a friend that you have a feeling for, just this drive-by energy, right? You have a friend you have feelings for, but you've never told them that you love them. They call you up with something, oh, there's, you know, if you want to do this, blah, 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 you start talking, and then you end the call with, by accidentally saying, it just comes out, I love you, bye. Okay. And then after you hang up, you're like, oh shit, what did I just say? Right? Like that. That's how that energy can play out sometimes. The drive-by, I love you, kind of energy, right? It's a very fast energy. The speed of my voice picks up when I talk about the card because I have to swim in the energy to give you these readings. So when I look at the card, my voice goes faster. Now I look away, my voice slows down. It's just the way it is. It's just how energy reading works. It's what it is. You either pick up on it or you don't. It's fast. I'm still shuffling. I wish I could shuffle faster. Why is the fucking Knight of Wands here and why am I fucking shuffling so much? The 7 of Cups. It's very confusing. Somebody says something to you, driving by, just like I just explained. It's very confusing. What do I do with that? That's what you say. Somebody communicates and you're like, what do I do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? What's on top? The Hermit. It is a soul connection. And why is the Hermit here? The 5 of Wands. It's a soul connection fraught with conflict. I'm going to need to pull another card. The 6 of Pentacles. And it's sort of coming... I'll pull one more. And the 5 of Cups. Yeah. There's some sort of disappointment that comes from this person. It's almost like, how do I phrase this? I'm going to put these back in the deck. I'm going to put them back randomly. I just wanted to see what they were. It's almost like you've been watching tarot readings, right? I'm just going to give you an example, okay? It's like you've been watching tarot readings and you've been hearing about somebody coming in, they're going to tell you that they love you. And this is why I warn you against assuming you know who I'm fucking talking about. Because it's like one of those things that happens. Where it comes in, here's the soul connection, here it is, and it's not who you thought it is. And it creates a bit of it puts you in your head a little bit. Don't. Just be grateful you have soul connections. And that you're in tune enough to spot them and realize them. You know, so many people miss the magic in life. Most people out there are just rushing through life. It's like they got their finger on the fast forward button and it's just going straight through. They got their nose in their smartphone, continually doing this and that and the other thing. They're worried about stupid, superficial shit. How do I look this? How do I look that? And blah, 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 blah. It's all just superficial energy, but it makes time seem to go faster. It makes you sort of forget that life is a bit deeper than that. So again, just be grateful. You have soul connections. Tap into your inner soul and you won't have any conflict with this. You won't end with that 5 of Cups that came out. Okay? All right. I'm just saying. Just being honest. Okay? My hot Scorpios, position 8. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is, I don't want to say it's you. Something's about to happen to you that you might think is rather lucky. I'm going to use the word lucky, okay? I know there's no such thing as luck. It's just flowing with the energy or not. But something's about to happen. Somebody's going to say something to you. And I encourage you to listen to what they say or pay attention to the subtleties of the thing that happens. Okay? This could be as simple as you walk past somebody on a phone and you hear part of their conversation. I want you to pay attention to it. It's something that benefits you down the road. Okay? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? It's that 5 of Cups again. Yeah. It's environmental energy around it is 5 of Cups. So the environmental energy when this happens is you're feeling a little down. It happens at a time when you're feeling a little down. Okay? Can I put it like that? You're not having a great day. Right? So that's why you're probably getting this reading. Because sometimes when we're not having a great day, we sure don't look for the meaning in things. We sure don't give a shit. Oh, somebody on the phone, I walked past and heard part of their conversation. He said, I love you, John, or whatever. Fuck you, right? I'm in a bad mood, right? I'm not feeling well. Pay attention, okay? Then know that it happens on a day when you don't think anything's going to happen, maybe. What's on top? Yeah. See? 4 of Cups. It happens on a day when you don't think anything's going to happen. She missing the rainbow completely, right? Pay attention. You're getting this reading. If this is resonating with you, if this position often does in my weekly readings, it doesn't matter what your sign is. If it's resonating, not wishing it was for you. Okay? That's not resonating. But if it's resonating with you, and you know, okay, pay attention. It happens on a day when you think, oh, this sucks. Nothing's going to happen. I fucking hate Steve. I hate him. He gave me that Wheel of Fortune. Nothing happening. All I got is this same old shit. Nothing happens any day. Turn around. Turn around. It's right there. You miss it when you're in that mood. It's what I told you about the other day. Attitude is everything. You don't have to take it from me. It's not hocus pocus. It's not energy reading. Go ahead and Google, is attitude important? Oh, go ahead. There's psychological papers all over the place written on it. There's people with PhDs talking about how important attitude is. Your own doctor will tell you how important attitude is. Attitude is important. I will tell you as the energy guy. Like energy attracts like energy. This girl, she ain't attracting anything but 3 broken cups. Okay? She's missing the rainbow. The rainbow's trying to touch her. She don't even feel it. All right? Attitude is everything. So keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eye on the open sky. You never know what will be coming down. Right? Jackson Browne sang that back in 1970s sometime. Right? All right, here we go. 4 Cups. Very wise man, Jackson Browne. He writes some really wise songs. I like him. Page of Cups. More my parents' music than mine, but I do like it. He's very good. Page of Cups. You know, again, look for the little things. It's one of those things where in the coming week, okay, pay attention. I'm not saying you'll be in a bad mood or whatever. You might miss it. Some of you might be in this kind of mood. Some of you might be in this kind of mood. Or this could all just be talking about it. Just pay attention to the little things. The little things matter this week. And I'm harping on this because it's important. Because for some reason, I'm drawn to the energy of this rainbow and I do not want you to miss it. Okay? So the little things matter this week. Pay attention. That rainbow's touching her and she's just too busy worrying about this. Don't be like that. That's a Wheel of Fortune. It's a big change. It's a 10. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Okay, Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes part of the cycle, sometimes not. Strength. Well, somebody growing a pair and coming in to talk to you. Okay. All right. It's a soul connection. Or they got an offer of some kind. I'm drawn to the rose in the lion's mouth. That can be one of the roses from the 2 of Cups in this deck. But somebody growing a pair and coming in. coming your way. You got a 500-pound cat coming your way, metaphorically speaking. All right? Let's see. Let's see. Tell me about the 500-pound cat. Yep. I think they got this. 6 of Wands. Somebody what did I say? Somebody growing a pair and coming towards you. Right? Victory. Environmental energy, can't lose. I'm a lion with a rose in my mouth. I can't lose. I'm dying to see what this is. I remember I wrote down, because you're always interesting, Sagittarius is crazy shit I pull in for Sagittarius. I wrote down your Friday thing about that 10 of Pentacles. And somebody, you know, I don't know, you're their ticket to ride kind of energy. I don't know, but they got this. Maybe the rose, I'll give them a rose. Okay, victory. All right, what's on top? Queen of Cups. Somebody's missing something here. I know that's not a tip. You expect me to say, oh, there's a lot of love here. It's the most love I could put. No, somebody's missing something. Somebody's missing something. What's going on with the Queen of Cups? Yeah, somebody missing something. The moon. The moon. Oh. Okay. I don't know what this is specifically because it's going to be different for all of you. I'm just going to give you a piece of advice. Okay? If this happens for you. It could be near future influence. I'm not a fucking time lord. This might happen next week or the week after. So listen very carefully. Do not, this energy's coming in. He's got a rose, right? He's a 500-pound cat. Do not, beautiful, do not fall for flattery. Do not. This energy's going to come in and flatter the fuck out of you. Okay? Flatter the fuck. FTF. Flatter the fuck out of you. Don't fall for it, all right? There's something else. This is the Queen of Cups. And this is the Queen of Cups underwater. All right? Don't. Just something, pay attention, read between the lines. Whenever somebody comes at you, this intent, like the intent of a 500-pound cat to give you that rose, always try to read between the lines a little bit. Tap into your own intuition, okay? Sort of like giving her a tank underwater so she could breathe, all right? So don't succumb to the flattery of this. There's some kind of flattery here. Somebody definitely wants something from you, no doubt, okay? All right, that's it. Capricorn, position 10. The Empress. Wow. Wow. Whoa. It's not the attraction energy of the Empress, it's the rooted energy of the Empress. Empress energy is rooted. That's why it's a tree in this particular, very strong looking tree too, in this particular deck. It's a rooted energy. Something happens that ties to something else that happens. Something happens for you, to you. Somebody communicates, maybe, something like that. Whatever. Whatever it is, it's tied to something else. Okay? Which in turn is tied to something else, which in turn is tied. It's a culmination of events that are coming together this week, in this week's energy. Right? And again, I'm not a time lord. It might be next week or whatever. But, yeah. Tell me about this Empress energy. Wow. That's a weird read on the Empress. I don't usually get that. Yeah. What did I say? Rewind. Why the hell am I their second? Flim, I want you to research why I'm their second favorite. All right. I know he's just a parrot, but he's good at research. All right. It's crossed by the 6 of Cups. What did I say? Rewind. Something from the past. Something happens. It's a communication of some kind, or you find something out. But that thing is rooted in something else. Which in turn is tied to something else. I mean, this could be anything. I don't even know. It's just, it's very big. It creates a great deal of change for you, whatever it is. What's on top? Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah. Again, I've got just an energy that takes you from strength to strength. You're tying some kind of, this is like we would say a divine couple, right? The Emperor and the Empress. But in this context, it's tying a karmic past together to the present. It's tying the past to the present, which allows us to move forward into the future in a more rooted way. Okay? So whatever it is, it's something that's tied to something else. This is a big deal, whatever this is. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, the Hangman. And it changes everything. It changes your perspective. It's everything I said. It's all major arcana except for our indicator card, which is the 6 of Cups, which is very much a karmic card tied to the past, etc. It's all major arcana. This is a big deal. So something happens that's rooted in the past, ties a lot of things together, ties them all up in a nice neat bow, and allows us to move forward. So we take the past, bring it into the present to allow us to move forward into the future in a new way, in an enlightened way, with a new perspective on the past. Okay? So whatever this is, it's a big deal. It might just be you hearing from a soulmate who ran. Probably one who ran or hurt you. It might be finding out something about your family. It might be finding out something about yourself. It might be maybe you had something wrong. I don't know. It could play out 1,000 different ways. But each one of those 1,000 different ways is a big deal. All right? And it's about something tied to the past, something rooted to the past coming into the present. Okay? Wow. That's insane. That's awesome. Okay. That's rare energy to see that. That's very rare. Okay, Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card, it should be you guys. I don't think you showed up yet in this reading. Yeah, here you are. King of Swords. Yeah, people are finding you difficult to talk to this week. I don't want you to worry about it, okay? You're a little too truthy, or they're afraid that you're a little too truthy. Okay, what does that mean? I get it all the time. People come to me, in my friends circle, people come to me last for advice. It pisses me off because they've gotten shit advice from 500 other people before me, which has led them to me. Okay, it's like the truth is something they don't want. It's like people don't want to hear the truth. Well, duh, most of them don't, right? It's much easier to just deny things, deny, bury head in sand, that kind of thing. So they come to me, and the first thing they say is something along the lines of, okay, just give it to me straight. And I'm thinking to myself, before I say anything, why the fuck didn't you just come to me in the first place and get it straight the first time, rather than having to go through all this sabotage and shit, listening to other people's shit advice, where they didn't give it to you straight because they were afraid to give it to you straight, right? So again, you're that energy. Okay, you are that energy right here. You're the energy where people, it's part of the reason people may be avoiding you this week. All right, you may find, like I said the other day in the Friday reading, if you're the person who, when they go to the grocery store, the people in line always talk to you. Oh, people love me, Steve. Yeah, people always talk to you, all that kind of thing. This week they won't. Don't let it bother you. There's nothing about you. You don't need to smell your armpits. Okay, you're fine. It doesn't matter. It's never about that anyway. It's always about energy, right? It's always about the energy you're putting out. It doesn't matter. You could be the smelliest person in the world. If you're putting out energy, people will want to talk to you. It doesn't matter. This week, you're a little too truthy for them. They're afraid you're going to tell them the truth. Whatever that means. Whoever you think that applies to. Okay? Whoever you think that applies to. There's just something about you this week. You know, look at that owl. I'd be like, if someone said, oh, go over and pet him. I'd be like, oh, okay. I don't know, man. The way you're looking at me, I don't know. Right? It's like that. Okay? That's all. You're the great horned owl this week. You're actually tame, but still a little scary to go pet. All right. Why is the King of Swords here? I think I've explained it well enough. The Lovers. I think it's one of those energies. I mean, I could hocus pocus it up for you and say, people want to dream about being with you, make you feel good, right? People want to dream about being with you, but they don't approach you because they're afraid you'd say no, and then you lose the dream. It's a bit of that logic. Now, you don't have to take me literally. That person in line at the grocery store is not dreaming about being with you. But again, it's that type of energy where it applies to the soulmate cycle. You probably won't get an approach from a long-lost soulmate per se, or nothing in a real solid head-on way, because nobody wants to lose the fantasy. They're afraid that you're going to give them the truth. They're afraid of what you're going to say. Okay, what's on top? The Knight of Swords. They're afraid that your communication changes everything. It's what I said. Knight of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? The Knight of Swords. Because the Knight of Swords brings a message of change. Truth is always a message of change. Right? It is. They're afraid. It's what I just said. They don't come in. The fantasy is nice. But if they come in, they're afraid, well, you're going to give them the truth. Just like those people that don't come to me first. Because they're afraid. Because they know I'm going to tell them straight. I'm going to give it to them straight. They're not going to like what I have to say. It's going to trigger them. Oh, God, fuck you, son of a, So they go to a whole bunch of other people first. So again, it's a bit of that, except the other people in this case are mostly just people keeping to themselves, maybe fantasy land, things like that. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, the Two of Swords. Yeah. Two Swords of Truth. The Two of Swords is two Ace of Swords, two Swords of Truth. They know they're going to get the one Sword of Truth from you. They'd rather just, keep a distance. It's fine. Don't let it confuse you. Okay? Don't let this doubt cause you to doubt yourself, because that devil of doubt energy is around, and we talked about that. I believe in the extended for a recent reading. Was it the second half of the month extended? I don't remember. Either way, that devil of doubt is around. Don't let it confuse you. Don't let it make you feel like, oh, I've lost my mojo. You haven't lost anything. This is a very temporary energy, okay? That owl is very tame and everybody want to pet it. You'll be fine. All right, Pisces, position 12. Always tied with position 1 and 5. Devil of doubt. Devil of doubt. 9 of Cups. You're somebody's fantasy person. You're somebody's emotional fulfillment. But for some reason, they feel like you're unapproachable. This is a very unapproachable kind of energy. There's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's some sort of hubris kind of energy here. I don't know if it's yours or theirs or something. It is making you feel unapproachable. It's tied a little bit to what I said over here. Okay, let's just take a look. The devil of doubt is definitely playing a role here. 3 of Swords. Somebody's afraid of getting hurt. Somebody desperately wants to approach you this week. It's what I said here. It's the same thing. Somebody desperately wants to approach you. It's everything they want, but they stab it. They shoot it down. They shoot it down. Why? Because they cause too much pain, or they're afraid that you're going to say no. Maybe there's something about you this week that just looks like you're going to say no. Okay? Just like what I said about this great horned owl. And I had a great horned owl when I was a kid. We took care of one. He was sick. Sweetest bird. I swear to God, you could pet him you could hug him like a puppy. It was unbelievable. But, if you didn't know that, it's like, are you sure you want me to pet the bird? Really? It's a bit of that. You kind of have that great horned owl thing going on. Their perception is off, but it's okay. Let people have that perception. There's no need to try to correct them. But yeah. Somebody here feels like feels like you just look like somebody that's going to say no. It's going to end like that. Okay, what's on top? The Wheel of Fortune. Why's the wheel here? 3 of Pentacles. They're going to wait for a better time. Wait for a better moment. Spin the wheel again kind of energy, right? They're going to wait for a better moment when they feel like that they are more confident, or they feel like you're going to be more receptive. It's plain and simple. Plain as day. All right? That energy. Okay. Let's grab the witches, and let's have the universe add all this up. It's a huge reading like it always is, but it's important to break the soulmate cycle up like this, to really take a detailed look at it. It's the biggest reading I do. It's huge, and it's a lot of energy, and I cover it as best I can, I will tell you. 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. What actions the incoming energy likely to take this week? The week of June 16th through the 22nd, 2024. What do we get? 3 cards and a bottom card. Okay, we're done. That's it. Bottom card is the Queen of Wands. A lot of superficial action. That'll be crossing the center card I pull. Page of Cups, small. 9 of Wands, yeah. What's red with the Page of Cups? And the Star. Just be cool, okay? Eventually, these energies come towards you. These energies are all incoming. Okay? All incoming. Right now, they feel small. Later in the future, they'll feel big. Okay? They'll feel propelled a bit more. Right now, this is Fakey McFakerman. They're putting up a wall, making excuses because of the devil of doubt. Any lower vibrational energies are the only ones who would be susceptible to this. Okay? Lower vibrational energies. Someone lower than you. That doesn't mean that they have to be. It's context. Within the context of the soulmate cycle, the DM side, the side that's connected to you, is lower vibration than the DF side. Overall, there are some enlightened DMs which have brought their energy up, and some of them are here. But I'm just saying overall. So we've got Fakey McFakerman. We've got someone here who's just on around your periphery. Okay? They will eventually come in. With the star here, absolutely. But I think it's funny where the star landed, because the star comes after a tower, and it landed right on top of a tower. That means something. Okay? So I think this week is a real eye-opener for the DM side, for the incoming energy side. It's a real eye-opener. And I think that's what leads to someone showing up. I think this week as it goes, they might keep their distance a little bit, make excuses to block their own happiness with the sun on the other side of the wall. Living kind of just for superficial reasons, just looking at things superficially. Again, looking at the candle rather than you, right? That kind of thing. So that's your reading. It is what it is. I hope it was helpful. It doesn't surprise me. It's a powerful week. It's solstice week. All right? I feel like I want some chips and solstice. I mean, it is solstice week. It's pretty powerful. Things moving into Cancer energies. Jupiter sitting there in Gemini doing its job for us, which I talked about on the Jupiter reading. Very powerful time of change. Out with the old, in with the new for sure. So stay tuned. We're going to have some pretty big readings this week. All right? I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.